Hello and welcome back to Big Nemo Gaming. We're playing Slay the Spire. We're on an Ironclad run, and we're into Act 3, The Beyond. If we take a look here, it looks like the boss on this act is Donu and Deka, which I don't think our deck is equipped to deal with them quite yet. Hopefully we can pick some things up that will enable us to find victory. I am seeing some shops early. We've got 471 gold, so it would be okay to hit up an early shop, I think. I'm kind of liking this interior route through the map where we can hit a couple of campfires into our treasure, and then we've got an option to, to be flexible, kind of take that right path through an elite if we are strong enough, or branch off to the left and double campfire before we wrap things up. Overall, then, I think, starting with any of these in the center, probably the, center right, let us hit a question mark and take an easy path up there. We're up against Darklings for the first time. These guys use an attribute called Lifelink, which means after we kill them, within 2 turns, they will return to life at 50% HP. So we need to kill all of them within 2 rounds of each other. Or a round of each other. Basically just make them all dead at the same time. Don't give them time to come back. Which, with our single target focus, could be a little bit of a problem. We'll try to take down this guy that's got the most HP. Taking about 10 damage in return. I think we'll spread the damage out a little bit here. Just so that as we move forward, we're able to, to spread that damage and hopefully kill them all at the same time. And not have one dead while the others are alive. And our free damage with our dropkick, of course. That cleave will sort things out pretty well. And we'll get some block and draw a card. Maybe we'll get lucky and draw something that'll help us. And we don't. So as you can see, that center Darkling is getting ready to revive. He won't revive this turn, but we have a potion, so we can just well use it and kill them off and keep moving. I think Cleave Plus looks nice. We can get some more of that multi-target damage built in. We could increase our max HP, but we're doing pretty well right now. Uppercut's basically a better version of Bash, so there's something to be said for that. You do more damage, not quite as much weak or vulnerability applied, but you actually add weak onto things. 10 damage and 3 vulnerable versus 13, 2. But I do like the cleave, because if we can get a couple of those out in a given fight, it should turn out pretty well. Jutting from the chaotic terrain around you, a bony sphere surrounds a mysterious glowing object within. You're curious what lies inside. You notice some sentries keeping an eye on it. Oh, that's that kind of purple bluish bone covered thing there. I've never seen that. I know I've seen this level, I just never paid close enough attention to see that actual object before. I think we should open it. Let's see what's inside. I could use another relic, and I'm strong enough. I mean, this guy on the far right, he can be pretty dangerous, and these other guys can be kind of annoying, but we're doing pretty well. And if ever there were a time for risk, I think now is it. So, I think, yeah, why not? Alright. Strike open the sphere. Oh, nice. It's changed the artwork there. We just cut it open. There's this gooey mess on the floor. We'll get that strength up as always. We always prioritize that in flame, so that if we get that heavy blade, we do stupid amounts of damage. That Orb Walker can be pretty dangerous because he just bumps his strength up by 3 each round. Similar to some of the other enemies we've seen, except he doesn't have to cast anything. He just has that innately. Burned up our energy potion so that we could kill one of the 2 guys who would flood our hand with garbage. Don't really want to add too much to my hand, or to my deck, against these particular guys, because that That orb can really beat you up with that strength gain. I mean, he already does pretty severe damage, so I don't like the idea of letting him lay into me. Alright. I think we can take out the, we can take the spiny guy out here. Or we could even them up and maybe catch them both with the cleave. That sounds good. Yeah, once we get that cleave, that's GG. They're both dead. Strength gain, more spines, but that'll do it. Cool. Heal up 75 HP, and we get more energy gain. I like that quite a bit. Alright, I think maybe another heavy blade would be good for us to ensure that we get that more regularly. Other cards are okay, but yeah, let's do that. Okay, what's next? 538 gold. I think it's time to go shopping. And what options do we have available? Well, in keeping with our current deck, I think maybe, I mean, we can get some HP from some of the fruit. I think we go spot weakness for that additional strength gain. Try to maximize, again, we're just maximizing what we're doing. Let's get this Writhe out of the deck. So, curse-free deck once again. And we're still at 357 gold. Now, we're on Act 3, the Beyond. So, I don't know that it's worth holding any gold right now. Kind of depends on whether or not there are any additional shops in the floor, but I don't think there are. So, I think it's worth buying some, I think it's worth spending all of our gold, probably. Let's check. Yeah, I don't see another shop that we're going to hit, so I say we burn it up. I don't think any cards make sense. Alright, so we're as well equipped as we could possibly get, in my opinion. Alright. Ratchet up that strength, as usual. Get a bash in. Hopefully we can just get rid of this guy. But, you know, we also want that strength. So we're going to get some garbage in our hand. And we'll use up that block potion already. Here we go. Always love a shockwave. And cleave's going to do work. And there's no reason to burn anything else here, I don't think. We could get some more energy for HP. He's going to kill himself against me. I'll finish him off anyways. Alright. Probably ghostly armor here. I don't think the others mean too much. Either that or HP. It's a nice card. But I do like my deck right now. Let's just go. Let's just go. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to go that way. I just messed up our pathing completely. And a curse. So the game punishes me as I punish myself. That's great. Thanks, game. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I meant to go to the left so I could chase up that central path. Yeah, that right here. Oh, man. Oh, well, what are you going to do? It is what it is. We've made our decision. Onward and upward. And we're going to upgrade our spot weakness. Or our inflame. I think inflame, you know, spot weakness is too situational. If you see someone attacking, you know, if their intent is to attack, you can benefit. But inflame, you get the card, you gain strength, period. So we've got a few darklings back here again. I think is what they're called. And we take a little bit of damage, but that does proc our, what is it, the runic pyramid or something. I can never remember the names of these things, but it let us draw 3 cards, which makes for an easy clear. And again, armaments is usually a good, you know, option, but here, you know, I think just the max HP gain, it helps us later on a campfire if we choose to rest, and it gives us 2 free HP then and there. So Okay, given the fact that he is not attacking at all, I like the idea of trying to get some vulnerability out here. But unfortunately, you know, the cards are not with us today. I say the cards are not with us. We're doing pretty well, but would have been nice to have seen a vulnerability there. And then we make that was... So what happens when I get talking and I don't pay attention? I just, you know, kind of wasted a heavy blade there. But now we've got some vulnerability and we can make use of this bludgeon finally. And that does a nice bit of damage. But yeah, I knew that I was going to redraw and then put a heavy blade on top without enough energy to play it. So that was pretty dumb. Oh well. This decay is somewhat annoying, but fortunately we've got armor up and he's not attacking, so it's really not terribly relevant. And he's given himself a little bit more strength. Of course, we'll inflame as usual. We're up to 3 strength now. And do a bit of damage. Even though we're weakened, you know, we do pretty significant damage with that extra strength and that vulnerability. He's going to do 12 damage to us. I like the idea of just maximizing damage right now. So he'll do 6 actually, and as much damage to himself. It's an even trade. Plus Mercury Hourglass, so honestly we came out ahead on that one. And just maximum damage here. And Iron Wave is the strongest attack we have, and it's very powerful defensively, but he wasn't attacking at the time. And that'll do it. The Maw has been destroyed. Second in flame? Second upgraded in flame? Yes, please. Whenever you add a skill card, it's upgraded. I don't think I'm going to add too many more cards to my deck here. Let's try for an upgrade. And hope we don't get cursed. I think, yeah, let's get bludgeon. We've got it. 42 damage in one shot. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Now, we're at 62 HP. I really would love to go through those elites, but I don't know that that's wise. Then, of course, I end up with this motley crew, who can be pretty... It can be pretty brutal to deal with. We're going to tank 16, or... Yeah, we'll just block. We've got a block potion, just use it. I don't need to save it for the boss, because if it's hinging on, you know, 12... Having 12 block, we're probably hosed against these guys. Because they have gradual strength gain, and yeah, it'll be a mess if I have to rely on that against the final boss. Alright, so we threw some block out so that I could protect against their thorns, basically. So that worked out. And we'll get our heavy blade back in. Do a bit of damage across the board. Sometimes attacking is as good as defending. Or better. Alright, nice clear. HP gain. Oh man, I kind of like Clash here. Usually I wouldn't go for it, but we're so attack-centric, I think it's worthwhile. It's upgraded, where there's a very good chance it's going to show up with nothing but attacks in my hand. And now we get our third batch of these little buggers. And some strength gain. Seriously, don't see how I'm not getting anything, you know, my, either a bash or, you know, anything to provide vulnerability here. That's alright. I think we just smash that guy, get him off the board. And then we'll pummel somebody. Kind of thin the deck a little bit there. I don't know if that's a great idea right now or not. I doubt that I'm going to cycle my deck against these guys, though. I do so much damage. Yep. And yeah, let's finish him off. I'm trying to avoid losing any HP if possible at this stage of the game. And here, you know, like, another heavy blade could have been cool, but really I'm strong enough that I don't know that I need it. A few good options. Offering would be nice to upgrade. Upgraded cleave is really nice. Spot weakness is okay. I don't think that's the best choice. Kind of lean towards either the cleave or drop kick. Yeah, I think that's the way we go. Little bit more damage, especially against Donu and Deka, since there's two of them. Cleaves are kind of they're gonna be nice. I mean, they're not game-winning cards, but as we get strength gain and we apply some vulnerability to them, I think that can really work out well for us. And a little bit of free damage, if you will. Not really free because we're taking damage, but so it goes. We're down to 59 HP. This is not ideal. We're down to 53, 47. Just kind of ticking down here. Starting to get a little bit worrisome that we're under 50% HP as we move towards the final fight. Obviously we can... oh, and hey, look, we get to use the Clash. Sometimes you can. That worked out very well. I mean, less than 50% HP going into this boss fight, man. And we'll rest. Alright, 76. And it's only 4 shy of full, you know, if we're talking about beginning HP. So now we've got Donu and Deka. And they've got some, something, you know, some strong attacks and a buff coming online. We're going to keep boosting our strength. We're up to 9 strength already on hand number 1. That's pretty good. I think we'll double down on the strength gain. That's pretty painful. He's looking to do 26 damage this turn. Now we're up to 12 strength. Heavy blade, 74 damage. I like it. There we go. And that's what this build means. But we get hit a couple times. They both gain 3 strength, and now he's going to do 32 damage. This is, yeah, this is rough. These guys are strong. And we'll just dump some damage on Deka. And now they've both armored up. We've got 32 damage incoming. And I don't really have any way to defend against that, unfortunately. Shockwave is nice, but it'll just pop both of their artifacts, you know? So, I don't know. It doesn't really do me a lot of good. I'll throw it out there anyways. Managed to get the kill and end the... At least avoid death this turn. And now we've got 38 damage coming our way. So we're at 28 HP, effectively. Is this it? Is this the end? It's not, because Lizard Tail. You gotta love having an extra life. Man, that was good. Alright, we'll drop a bludgeon on your head. Eat it, Donu. And then we'll drop kick you into oblivion. And there it is. Success. That Lizard Tail, it's clutch. Absolutely clutch Lizard Tail. There we go. Yeah, we've got the heart. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? Smash it. Break it. Kill it. You ready your blade? Attack. 666 damage. Nice. Very nice. Alright, Squirms and Bleeds is ultimately still pounding. Your mightiest attack's not enough. You ask yourself, have I been here before? The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Victory? That does it. We didn't really get any elites on that last level because of that pathing mistake. But it is what it is. We got there, we got the job done, and had a good time while doing it. So, I'm Big Nemo. Thanks for joining me. I had a good time. I hope you did. And if you did, please like the video, give me some comments, some sort of feedback, so maybe we bring this kind of content back around in the future. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.